The reality is that intercepting a supersonic ballistic missile hurling through the sky is anything but simple, let alone foolproof. For starters, how far and how fast a missile can go varies widely. There's short range, medium range, intermediate range, then of course, the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, or ICBM. The system protecting the continental U.S. is called Ground-Based Mid-Course Defense. It has 44 interceptors in Alaska and California, and a track record that might keep you up at night. In 18 test launches since 1999, target missiles have been hit only 10 times. What's the problem? A tough target. The systems aim to destroy ICBMs, which fly far higher and faster than lower-range missiles. Experts say it's like trying to hit a bullet with a bullet, but a bullet traveling 20 times the speed of sound, 3 times higher than the International Space Station. The task is further complicated by the flurry of debris released when the nuclear warhead separates from the rest of the missile in space. Differentiating the warhead from the debris in the threat cloud is difficult. Experts say even a newer nuclear power like North Korea is capable of using decoys or multiple missiles to confuse the system. And against advanced ICBMs from China or Russia, it wouldn't stand a chance. It might not inspire confidence, but right now, it's the only system protecting the U.S.
All right, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar Kodash. All right, that's saying all praises to the Heavenly Father, all right, who the world eagerly call God, and to the Son, who the world eagerly called Jesus Christ, all right, through the Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. I want to give a hearty shalom to the brothers that's out there laboring in His truth and His sincerity, man, to bring it out, man. Because Yahweh Shah, our Lord, said the word has to be preached into the four corners of the earth, and that's being done by the men through the internet. All right, and then shall the end come. All right, then Esau gonna be brought down. Then our Lord Yahweh Shah kingdom gonna be established, and we're gonna be joint heirs in that kingdom. All right, ruling the world in righteousness. All right, and 144,000 being that governing body, those that sing this new song. All right, and prophecy is a part of that new song. So I want to get into a quick lesson about how Yahweh let me say it like this: men wrote it down, the prophecies, through the inspiration of the Most High, man. All right, thousands of years before it ever happened. The Most High is controlling all of this. All right, He said that nuclear missiles would be shot off, and they would try to intercept those missiles, and it wouldn't work. It already said it. All right, so let's get into it. Putin says Russia has, all right, the Bible already said it. Putin says Russia has new nuclear weapons that cannot be intercepted. President Vladimir Putin said in his annual State of the Nation speech that Russia has tested powerful nuclear weapons that render missile defense systems useless. Okay? Useless. All right? Let's look up the word useless. All right. Let me see. Useless. Search the web for useless. Okay. Not fulfilled or not expected to achieve the intended purpose or desired outcome. So what these weapons missile defenses was created for, they're not going to achieve their goal by knocking down these nuclear missiles that's headed for chiefly America and all these other countries. But America, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, will be utterly destroyed to never be inhabited again, only by doleful desert-like creatures. Okay? Those weapons include cruise missiles, nuclear powered underwater drones, and a new hypersonic missile that travels 5 times the speed of sound. Okay, so like it says 5 times the speed of sound. Okay, that's very fast. All right. So they developing new technology every day, but we know that the Most High, He's controlling these kings, all right, and these government officials to fulfill His will. Okay, so this Proverbs 21:1. Okay, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it wheresoever He will. So the Most High is controlling the thoughts, ideas, and the agendas of these government officials, these presidents, these dictators. He's controlling their minds, okay, to develop this new technology. Because at the end of the day, it's the Most High's technology, and these weapons are the weapons of the Lord. All right. This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. So the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire is um, these different scientists, chiefly started with the Germans. They created, all right, the first bomb, all right, the first big atom bomb, all right, and then it says, so it's the scientists, okay, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. The instrument is these missiles, all right, these short range, long range, ICBMs, okay. This is his work, and have created the waster to destroy. So the Most High created these missiles for the destruction, all right, to lay the land desolate. Because the Most High hates wickedness and He loves righteousness. It's His way, and you're not an individual that can sit your own way and follow that. You have to follow the way of the Heavenly Father, or be destroyed. Okay, you can't exist if you don't follow the will of the Most High. Okay, so that's a reason Babylon, America, will be destroyed, because it promotes and upholds homosexuality, which is clearly against the scriptures. Okay, this is Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the days of Yahweh cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. You think of cruel, like cruel, that's bad, man. You saw get on the uh the news. He called something cruel. Uh, he be talking about Jake most of the time, and Jake then stole something or talked about somebody. Or no, the Most High he's very dramatic with his words. All right, we talking about cruel. We talking about destroying kingdoms. We talk about millions of people being murdered. Okay, we're talking about a whole kingdom being utterly wasted. Okay, with fire. So it says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh both cruel with wrath and fierce anger." So it's not a old happy day when Jesus come. All right, that's another stronghold that's in the planet Earth. The Most High is not coming to hand out love, man. He's coming to hand out fierce anger, but only love for the Israelites that get saved via chariots. Okay, to lay the land desolate. So Most High coming to utterly destroy, okay, Babylon. All right, and He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So that false, uh, that false doctrine, people say in the church, the Lord love the sinner but hate the sin. Okay, this scripture cuts that, man. The Most High thoughts are not your thoughts. That's why you have to come back into the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? So we see the Most High is going to lay the land desolate, man. And how is He going to lay the land desolate? Via the nuclear missiles. All right? Which we just read. The Most High created the waster to destroy it. All right? And destroy Babylon. Babylon is going to get destroyed. All right? Let's see. this Jeremiah 50:9 talk about Babylon. It's prophecy, okay? Because ancient Babylon went out a different way, but by Darius and Cyrus, man. All right, and it was just the riches was translated, all right, and it fired and destroyed the place, okay. So this Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. So the assembly of great nations from the north country, talking about Russia, all right. When it speaks of Gog and Magog, that's speaking of Russia, all right. And from the north country, assembly of great nations, that's talking about the allies of Russia, and they shall set themselves in array against her. All right, so these Russia and her allies gonna be against Babylon. That you see that in the news. All right, you see that in the news. Putin talking mad stuff like you don't want it with us. You don't want these problems. All right, the Putin's starting to raise his voice now and speak against this place, and rightfully so. Even though Putin and Russia, there's Edomites too, and they're going to be destroyed. All right, so the Most High this is his story, and is a good story, man. All right, you're gonna have one nation take down its own nation of people. Wow. From from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So when these missiles be shot, all right, they're not going to return in vain. Meaning they're going to hit their targets. Meaning the missile defense system is not going to throw off these missiles. The Most High is going to guide these missiles to their desired destination, and they're going to fulfill His will. All right. So let's get Joel. Joel 2. All right. Now 6. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. So this is talking about the nuclear missiles. All right. These people, all right, is using an analogy of like men running, but it's talking about the nuclear missiles, okay? And it says, before their face, the people should be much pain. So people are going to be in awe when they see the nuclear missiles, and ain't no turning back or getting into no bunker here in America, because America would be totally on fire, engulfed. And if you in a bunker in America, you're not going to make it, man. All right, that's why the elect are going to trust, the elect of Israel is going to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua to deliver them out of that, okay, circumstance via chariots. All faces should be gathered blackness, so the people ain't going to have no hope. They're going to be scared and out of their minds. Joel 2:7, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their rank. Meaning they're not going to hit each other. They're not going to be out of order. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. And that sword is that missile defense system. You see, the Most High has spoken it from the beginning, showing us His power. All right, His power in the words. Okay. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. All right, so it's going to be utter darkness, asphalt, smoke, smut everywhere. All right, the missile's going to shake the earth. It's going to be a terrible, righteous destruction on the planet Earth. All right. So let's get into one more precept, or a couple more precepts, and I'll be done, man. The Most High is fed up. So what manner of persons we ought to be in our holy compass conversation and in godliness, man. Conducting ourselves accordingly, man. Being doers of the word and not hearers only. Okay? So this second Ezra 16 and 13, and it reads, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow," talking about the missile shallows. All right, the missile has to be launched. Okay, so we're talking about the missile shallows. "His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." So they're gonna be shot from China, Russia, all the way to America. All right, one end to the other end. All right. "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." All right. And the scriptures say in verse 13, "It shall not miss." So they're going to be, their missile defense system is going to be rendered useless. Okay. So let's get that real quick. What Putin said. All right. The Most High controlling this whole story. See, the Most High wrote it. Now the men fulfilling it, or showing his power, showing the Most High is going to fulfill his will, man. All right, and destroying this place, Esau should be the end of the world, and Jacob the beginning of it to follow it. Our reign and our kingdom is almost here, man. All right, so it's Putin says Russia has new nuclear weapons that cannot be intercepted. All right, 9:55 a.m. President Vladimir Putin said in his annual statement of the nation speech that Russia has tested powerful nuclear weapons that render missile defense systems useless. All right, so this was updated 9:55 a.m. So the article was written, okay, and updated. I think he said it yesterday, okay. So it says Russia has tested powerful nuclear weapons that render missile defense systems useless. And yeah, the Most High gave out that technology. All right, and they are going to be useless. And even if they do hit one of the missiles, it's just going to run right through it. All right, the missile is not going to be affected by your THAAD or whatever you want to call your missile defense systems. Okay, so that's it. One more precept. This 2 Peter 3:9, and it reads, "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance." All right, so we see it coming. The Most High is not slack. What we see him is like is waiting. All right, but the Most High just waiting for the elect to be sealed. All right. 2 Peter 3:10, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night." All right, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. That's via the missiles, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right, talking about that nuclear fire. All right, most powerful fire ever. All right, fervent heat in the earth, also in the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Sing. All right, so the works therein, all this stuff you see in America gonna be burnt that to hell and back, man. All right, so to speak. 2 Peter 3:11. "Sing then that all these things be dissolved. What manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and in godliness." All right, so let me get this word conversation right quick. Conversation, talking about your behavior. How do you ought to be acting, man? And godliness, pity, especially the gospel scheme, godliness, holiness, man. Basically, following these scriptures, man. Because what makes us holy or separate, all right, this word does. So I pray that this lesson was edifying, all right. Esau and your technology ain't going to work. America will be destroyed.